So you say you wanna get away. We don't need a plane, I could be your escape. Take you to a place where there's no time, no space. I could be your
Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be signing off on It Takes Two to Make a Baby. And the reason why we're doing this video is because we have this older video. I think it's called Lying to Become Pregnant, Trick Trap, something like that. And this person left a comment, and it's like he was trying to convince me that the responsibility is all on the female. She should be the one to take the birth control, and you know, and he actually said that because most niggas want a nut. That's all they want to do, is they want a nut. So they shouldn't have to worry about, you know, using a condom or anything like that. It's all on the female. And that black females, it's unfortunate that black females don't use birth control and they just want to have babies and, you know, and leave it up to Jesus to fix it or something like that. And I'm like, but what about these men that are sleeping with these women and that are just, you know, busting off at them without using a condom? And he's saying that it's all up to the female as to whether she wants to, once she get pregnant, it's all up to the female. The man don't have no choice, whatever. And the man does have a choice. If you don't want to have a kid, make sure you strap up before you have sex. That way you don't take the chance and having a baby or whatever. Because if that lady should decide that she doesn't want to have an abortion, then she is going to keep the baby, and guess you should be held responsible to pay half the child support or whatever it is that the other lady, whatever it is that the female is requesting, because it takes two. Like, and you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to, but morally and you know, it's your child, you know what I'm saying? And he also said that females do it to get on welfare. So I'm like, well, if they do it to get on welfare, wouldn't it mean that they're getting themselves pregnant? Because a girl can't get pregnant without a man. It takes two. And so he's like, these females are taking it to a different level. And I'm like, it's no such thing to me as a trick trap, because you're two adults and you know that sex, with either sex, you're going to either get a disease or you're going to get a baby, or pleasure, or excluding, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you really don't want to have a baby, again, use condoms, spermicides, don't have sex. Yeah, you don't leave it up to the other person to make sure that everything is protected. There's no way I'm going to have sex with somebody and I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm not on birth control, so I'm going to make sure that he's strapped up and everything and instead of that. No, I'm going to make sure I take the measures that I need to take to make sure that I don't have any babies, along with whoever I decide to sleep with. They're going to take measures too, or it just ain't going to go down. So I don't think that you should leave it up to the other person to protect you. You should protect yourself. You're responsible for yourself. So whether somebody say they on birth control or not, you take it up on yourself to make sure that you're using it. Plain and simple. It takes two. So it was like he was making up a whole bunch of excuses as to what about the men in your family, and the men in my family know there's no such thing as tricking or trapping. He was trying to blame it on females. I mean, every which way he was trying to blame it on females. And what makes it so bad is that this video is old, and his comment was a year old, but he decided to finally, you know, get back to, I guess, his no, he left a comment, then I responded with the same thing, it takes two, and then he left another comment. Yeah, but I mean, but just steady, they're trying to convince somebody that Taco, stop it. Get out. But yeah, he was trying to, you know, blame it all on females, and you know, saying it's all on a female, and you know, female should be the one who, you know, make sure everything is okay before they have sex, because you know, they're the ones who can have a baby, whatever. And if they decide that, you know, that the guy get them pregnant or anything, and if he don't want, you know, take care of the baby, that's what his point was, is if he go sleep with a female, she need to go ahead and make sure that she's on birth control, or she's doing whatever it takes to make sure that she's not pregnant, because all he wants to do is busting her. That's what he said. That's all dudes want to do. And I'm like this, and if you, and that's all you want to do, if you want to bust, then I mean, you got two hands. You got two hands, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we're just talking about, you know, it takes two, you know, because it's 2016, and for dudes to still be thinking the way that he think,
To me, to her, it's no thing as such as a trick trap. No.
If you're two adults, you know that sex leads to procreation.
Yeah, if you do, you don't want to have a baby, you make sure that you have your own condoms. You don't make sure that the female know. You get your own condoms so that way you make sure there's no holes in the condoms or anything like that or whatever. You make sure that you are, you know, but.
And, yeah.
So on that note, we're going to wrap this on up.
Yeah.
And